Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Horizon Zero Dawn, part 59. Now, when I was last playing something, I was reading through this Sun King's thing, a scan glyph, and I was up to kind of Kuvadin the Returner, who strove to bring civilization to the savage east, but returned after many strenuous endeavours, saying it was no longer fit for the people of the sun, and called for the building of great towers and walls so this wild land might be observed safely. Ranan, the firebird, who saw the Sundom suffer unprovoked attack by the Tanakht's horde, and who, against the protests of his advisors, accompanied his army to confront them. Under the sun he claimed victory, though he was so greatly scarred he wore his blazon helmet from that day. Nahasis, who was a hunter as much as the Sun King, and called for the proudest men of the noble houses to prove themselves in competition beneath the sun, and that those who felled the greatest machines would be situated as the first sunhawk and hawks of the hunter's lodge. The illuminated Marzid, who the sun visited with visions so vivid and great, he commissioned many statues and frescoes of his visage in Meridian, and for his summer palace in Sunfall had the great citadel raised, where he remained painting until he took deathly ill from his own pigments. Hivas, elder brother of Marzid, who decreased each family with a suitable male child, should submit that child in service of the Sundom's then depleted ranks, and had the artisans turn their attention from works of art to outfitting each soldier of the sun with the very finest armour, halberd and bow. Jiran, who in his early years was a strong Sun King, defending the Sundom from the encroachment of other tribes and the derangement of the machines, but who became greatly addled and ordered the spilling of much blood in the sun's name. They are threatening to bring a twilight time upon us. Avad the Liberator. Phew, that was a big document. Biggest I've read so far. Phew. Right, let's see. I'm doing collectibles. Ooh, look at that. I'm only one away from getting a set there. Set 2 and 3 of the ancient vessels. One away, obviously, with the bank. There's not many Banuk figures, so one away in set 2 and 3 there. And there's my first ever Vantage. Right, let's get back to... And that was a huge document there. Ooh. There was one over beside this guy I spoke to. Let's see if I can read that one as well. Is it that one? Founding of Meridian. Here we go. Right. The founding of Meridian. We are Karja. In us is the blood of those led by Ahriman from persecution and pursuit so long ago. Out of the far savage east we came, guardians of a treasure greater than land or metal, the leaves of the old ones. Ahriman found the leaves in the ruin, picked out by a beam of sunlight, and he recognized at once their importance. Within was etched the first teachings of how to observe the sun, to recognize its guidance, and to understand the place of man. From out of the leaves came the first glyphs, the first writing, so our knowledge could last longer than voices. But when our forefathers offered to share this gift, they were driven out by those they had once called tribesfolk. These ones feared to have the light of knowledge brought to bear on their ignorance, or were jealous of its power, and so began the long wandering of our people, trusting only that the sun would guide them and deliver them from the barbarian tribes. The path was hard and marked by the stones of families who fell along the wayside, even Ahriman's own. The persecution was unceasing from those without purpose, only the desire to debase and destroy. But the faith of the Karja was rewarded with a distant vision, a tower like a solid ray of the sun holding on the horizon, flashing. Even as their enemies descended upon them, Ahriman followed the light of the Glinthawks, leading his people through looming canyons and teeming jungles. Again they saw the tower, so close now it seemed to reach to the very sun itself, and they saw that the Glinthawks perched upon it. Beheld in the light of the sun, the tower, the spire, cast its long shadow upon a mesa across the verdant valley. Ahriman knew he had found a haven for the tribe, as this was a place shunned by those without his faith, who cowered from the magnificence of the spire or the shining feathers of the Glinthawks. He named this place Meridian, from a passage in the leaves, and the tribe settled in the protection of the great mesa. They found the site was blessed in every respect, carving their cliff houses from the bounteous resources, and in time from the red rock of the mesa itself, crowning it with the first columns of the city of the sun. Truly the sun gave much of the descendants of our forefathers, granting Meridian great harvests and prosperity, and the bounds of the sundom as far as its light touched in time, seeing Meridian shielded us from the dark arrows and plots of our foes. Other foreigners brought trade and tribute. Holy Meridian without spire and sun. There would be no Meridian, but now and forevermore it stands as monument to both, and the glory of Ahriman and the founders is reflected anew in each Sun King of the radiant line and the noble houses of the Sun Court. Whew. God, these are long. Let's get moving. What to do next? Where did I go? Up here. Okay. Oh, I remember this place. Yeah, I've been up here before. In the bit where in the missing video with the recording that wasn't. uh, Although I did see a wee bit of it because I went back there. In the next part I went back to return the quests and whatnot.
Folks in the plane have no idea what it's like in freedom. They think we're living like savages.
This must be Pitchcliff. Murad's agent should be at the marketplace by now.
Yeah.
No sign of Murad's guy. He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
Keep the forge.
Right, find Murad's operative. Murad's operative.
Never bothered me that the card to talk down does.
Let's see if I can sell. Uh. Not bad. Don't need so much chill water. Running out of blaze. Even though I've hardly used fire arrows in the last 2 or 3 parts. Oh, running a coil once again. Wire. Only got to about 60. No, let's get up to 70. Right. Need blaze. Blaze is expensive, 20. Right. Right, I've got way too much of that. Yeah. 5, 15, 16. Lost count. Must be about 4,000 I've got of forward now.
How am I supposed to take someone dressed like that seriously?
I miss mainspring. Charcoal smoke, a dozen forges.
Right, we're gonna go here. Here.
Okay, just more
Here.
liquor.
Damn frigid, isn't it? Even colder in the flame, I'd wager.
Where? Oh, I gotta go up here, is it? Not sure. Supposed to be here somewhere. Hold on, I've got to do scanning again and do my detective work.
Kept the wheel turning all day. Either forge.
There we go. Got the purple man back.
I'd like an opportunity.
Well,
to share
someone
a
left
drink
here
with Erand.
recently.
There's
They were in a
man
hurry.
who knows how to enjoy life.
There's plenty of work here.
Here. Ooh, I think that's him.
Has to be Murad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Dervahl's location.
My men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
Alright, go to Dervahl's camp. Which is up there. Not too far. Just walk it. And
She doesn't look half bad as what's wrong. Good scrounge, maybe.
there's a camp. Is there a save up there? Nope, not save it.
I'll find a use for you.
Here's to about
too fancy, but he's made a place in the Sunbeam for the offspring.
Yeah, 4064 I've got now of my Richard. That. It's like a big bonfire wanting to be lit. Fox. Sorry, Fox. I need your stuff. Ah, here we go. There's a. Let's see if you're. Right. What the hell? Yep. No, these things.
Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Durval's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right, we've got your back.
Right. I'll just shoot an arrow and let them fight and do nothing. Just let them, you know, let them do the work. Actually, I'll put put some fire arrows down. What am I doing? I don't know. Some of them down again. Trouble is, I lost a whole lot of them last time round. I couldn't pick them back up again. Let's put some shot ones down as well. Right, let's take a shot.
Here, she's coming! It's about to get ugly.
I hope so.
see what happens here. Come on. I'm just seeing what that happens here. It's them fighting them, you know. Hopefully they can fight my battle here. And God, I don't want to be. Not got a lot of health here. I'm not coming near this thing. Right, I'll have to stick out. They're not coming towards me. I thought they'd come towards me, but they're not. There you go. Come on. Here. Ah, damn. Right. Where's my other? Where's? They must have been killed, but they're invincible, aren't they? Get normal arrows in here. This has got some range in it. This thing it's shooting. Up here. One down. 3 to go.
Calm.
I think my tripper's a little bit too far away from all the action here. Oh come on, look at how many bars there are now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, this is again a little bit ridiculous.
That's right. No one here.
Where's my... Not too bad, only. Just... I wonder if I can bring them out. Not got much else, that's the problem. I can't really go in there. Let's try and pick up these, and I bet you I want to get them all back for some reason. For no reason, quite frankly. Oh, this time I'm getting them all back. Good. Be very careful here, I'm low on health. Only one of my guys is in there. Where are they all?
Got someone to fight here!
There's a rat. Hey, I got a rat. Hey. First rat kill.
Quietly.
Oh no! No, I'm way back. Way back. For all these ghostly things I've got to kill again. Damn it. That is just not... See, this is a problem. I'm going to have to go back and get a load of health because I've just not got enough going into this bit. Just haven't got enough. I can hear something breathing. What the hell? What am I hearing? Oh no, it's these birds. It'd be the storm birds, I guess, because that's where I did the storm bird bit, isn't it?
Need them soon enough.
Just ignore them and just get on with what I have to do. Hopefully they won't annoy me or anything. No. No, I'm gonna lose all my health here. Right there. Damn it. can do. I'm trying to sprint. Oh man, that's just... I'm gonna have to go elsewhere. This is hopeless. It's just these stormbirds completely in my road here. Gonna have to go elsewhere. Not a place to try and hunt for my pickups. Right, go over there. And stay over this side because just no hope on over there. About 2 or 3 stormbirds that just absolutely just slaughter you. Gotta be over here. And there's not a lot about. Can't see a lot here.
These will keep.
Give me that 4. Give me that ball.
Good. I can use this.
Save. Not finding a whole lot here. Come on.
Hardy little plant. You'll help.
No, to get the other side. Come on. What's this? These
Let's get loud.
yes. There you go, guys. Right. Right. Oh man, there's not much about here. Almost when you want it most, you just can't find it. Pickups, you know, when you least need it, there's loads of it. When you need it most, there's just none about. Always happens, every game.
Saving these for the trail.
Not just this one. Big things, whatever they are. What is it? Trampler. Damn it. Getting there, but it's taking up a lot of time here. Getting over this level had full health going into it, you know?
Might need that.
What's that? Time to get away. Phew.
Just stay out of their way for now.
One, it's the other though. Why is there all those things in your way? Come on, you can't come this far, surely.
This'll help.
Come on. Getting there. Where am I? Just say that place. Okay.
I'm not sure where that girl got her password.
Down there, after
Yep, back here again. What do I say here?
Stocking up.
No, I'm going into darkness here. Nearly there. Just one or two more. I'll be done. Look at that light though, eh? Phew, amazing.
Scrappers are here to collect some salvage.
Dead Ravager, I certainly didn't kill it. Uh-oh, what's that here? Another one. It's mate. I'm ready, I'm done. So let's go. Get out of here, quick.
This is it.
This is it, yeah. Can't get in water. Ah, come on. Why am I not moving properly? Right, that's it. Back to the
They're
quest.
scanning for me.
My full health now. I think there's a save a little bit nearer, isn't there? Is there one here? Oops, daisy. Where is it? It's up here. Let's go up here because I can't go up it. That thing is right in my road. Where is it? One save over here. Right, let's get that. Right. That's up here, isn't it? One here. Right.
It's heavy. The world's going white.
Come on. Okay, I'll just have to...
Derval's men.
I hope so.
Right, I forgot. Oh no, it didn't do that last time round, that's not fair. Oh, come on. Whew. This would be a good spot to shoot from, like it was last time, you know? Shielded by this rock. Ooh, one of our guys, I think, ooh. He's, I think, 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 he's Well, that's some good damage, that. I don't know what... Maybe not. What's that? Just standing there. Come on! Oh no, God, I just didn't notice it there, and then it just kind of made a sound that, oh, what the hell is that standing there for? You know, it was just paying no attention to any of the things going on there. It was weird. Well, I've saved it, that's a good thing. The bad thing is I've got to go back and start all over again. I'm gonna have to put these traps in. Trap wires. Let's stick him in a little further in where I was though. What have we got there? Restraints. Mercenary. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a good number of them. Okay, let's
Got
someone to fight here.
It's about to get ugly.
I hope so.
come on. Come on.
Right on
There
target.
you go. Oh yes. Down in no time at all. We've got a few left. Let's stick some more in. Doing. Right, is that it? Which rat? I don't know. I don't think it did. Nice.
Here!
Damn it! Who was hitting me there?
It's gonna bring death.
Go down! For God's sake, man! Gosh, you took ages to go down.
Still sniffing around.
Still a load of them here.
Cancel the search. I got.
Oh, these.
Can't see for darkness. It's not easy to see people when it's dark like this. Damn it.
Keep at it.
Hit him hard!
I need to finish you off.
All right, new plan.
Here it comes. Last thing you'll ever see.
That's why you wish you had kind of grenades, you know. I've not really got that sort of thing, you know. I've got rocks.